So hi guys! Good morning! Today is Tuesday, October 12, 2021. I am here at the office of the barangay here in Purok Tres. And for today's video, I will going to tell you something, the history of our barangay. Yes, our progressive barangay, the second-class barangay of the Municipality of Gigaquit, province of Surigao del Norte. Tandaran, Barangay Mahanub! Okay, so let me start. So, few have ever known that there is a place where one could admire for its natural beauty and loving people. Then everyone made much effort to transform the place into a progressive community, and concrete and beautiful surroundings are proofs of these great achievements. And it also the result of helping each other, and one another is eager to contribute his or her knowledge for to achieve the common good, or the common goals and vision. So everyone in this barangay is grateful. Everyone is aware that of her responsibility in this community. Whether you are an ordinary person, a barangay official, or a professional. So tracing back from its history, Barangay Mahanub was a forest land. Yes, it's a forest land. There were wild trees, wild plants that grew everywhere. A native land named Juan Mahanub and his family were the first inhabitants in the year 1898. So later, the place adopted the family name of the first inhabitants. So, the Barangay Mahanub was derived from the family name of Juan Mahanub. For many years, no achievements or improvements could be seen until one day, the 10 Buholanos who decided to cultivate the land. They slashed and burned the trees, and then they planted root crops, rice, corn, and vegetables. So the good harvest and a good fertile soil made them decide to settle for good. Then in 1998, it became a barangay with Agapito Hason as the first Teniente del Barrio. And years later, a school was established for children and of course for adults. The basic abacada and catechism were taught by Mr. Benito Vera as the first teacher. And finally, in 1960, Barangay Mahanub had a complete elementary school, and Francisco Tumulak was the first school in charge. So improvements kept pouring in through the years, and as different heads of the barangay endeavored to make the place a progressive community. Filipinos have many beliefs, customs, and traditions. So like Barangay Mahanub, there were also customs and beliefs and traditions. So the early inhabitants of Mahanub had shown respect to everyone based on the codes of their established community. And if one talked about his fellow man, he would be punished by weeping. Yes, by weeping. And the church was always full of devotees, especially during Sundays and holidays as their obligations. People also showed respect to each one by greeting one another every time they met. And the climax of the day was the Angelus at 6 p.m. So during the fiesta, in honor of the patron saint, Mr. Senora Virgen del Rosario, friends and relatives coming from other places will join to the celebration, and they also join the mass and the procession. So during the Good Friday, everyone is not allowed to roam around, as according to them it will disturb the sacred burial ground of Jesus Christ. And during the Sunday, or the so-called Sugat, everybody heard a Mass and Resurrection Day after the meeting of the Virgin Mary. So that was so-called the Sugat. So people of Barangay Mahanub respect the barangay officials, and they place them with high esteem, and also the teachers as well, as the teachers were considered as the second parents of the pupils in the school. So Barangay Mahanub has a complete elementary school, which was established in 1960, as I mentioned earlier, and now it has a total number of 363 pupils and 15 competent teachers. There are also two other elementary schools in the barangay, the Tiltilan Elementary School and Palilihan Elementary School. So economically speaking, the barangay has been quite stable due to various occupations with which people are engaged in. So the major percentage of population are engaged in farming, such as planting various crops and vegetables. And we also have white collar jobs, and Barangay Mahanub also has a good number of people working abroad for greener pasture or for better income. So the typhoons and floods usually occur during rainy seasons, and then some agricultural products, sad to say, were damaged when strong winds and heavy rains occur. So the two seasons of this barangay, prevailing in this barangay, is also similar to other municipalities and provinces. Barangay Mahanub has a land area of 1,780.3 hectares, and now the total population as of 2021 is 3,081. So that was only a brief history of our progressive barangay. For next, I will also giving you some photos and videos of the daily routine of the people, the livelihood, the beautiful places, and improvements also of our barangay. So watch out for this.